All right, what do we got here? What do we have? What did we get in the mail? It's early morning here in Kansas, and we got a package of some assorted hummus and Vargan in the mail. I'm caffeinated. I'm still in my pajamas. When you see me in this tie-dye shirt, it means I'm very comfortable and not even out of my pajamas yet. So let's just go ahead. We won't dilly-dally. I haven't had caffeine all week, except for last night. I've had caffeine today, so let's get this cut open. Let's see what's inside. I don't even remember what all I ordered, but I remember that I like the things that I ordered, I think. A lot of things I'd never ordered before. There's also some assorted Volgatov Vargan. Keep the mic here close so you can hear the crinklings. If I remember right, this should be packaged very well. Probably should have sharpened this knife. Yes, I do. I like to sharpen these blades. It keeps them a lot longer lasting. I have some diamond sharpeners I put the blade on most of the time, but this one hasn't been sharpened in quite a while. Several unboxings, so yeah, I could use a new blade, but I like to reuse things. We are skinning some hummus. Come on off there now. Come on off there. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Don't remember what all I got. Yeah, in the morning time I sing a little bit. And that's okay. Oh, what are you? There's some that I ordered that I don't exactly even remember what they are. So, let's see what we got here. The Volgatov that I got, Volgatov, not sure how to pronounce it, are fairly affordable. The Yakut Khomus are not as affordable, but that's just harp from Yakut as affordable. Hello there, microphone. Come stay a while. What are you? I think this might be the Maltsev. In a gray case. Look at that. Oh, I like the look of that. That's beautiful. These are one of the last Maltsev I got on the necklace was one of the cheaper, more basic Maltsev. This was one of the more expensive ones. Let's just these look like they were well oiled. I always request that harps be oiled. That might be a thumbnail right there. A lot of the times it's hard to get a thumbnail because I'm always moving the harps this way and that. And it has a little clasp. Oh, that comes out of there nicely. You see evidence of the oil. Get that oil cleaned off. The last Maltsev I played was very melodic, very clean. Sold it to a good close friend. I'm seeing triggers almost at a 90. Very pleasing little curl. The gaps are relatively tight, getting wider here at the ends, which is what I like to see a lot of the times. As the harp compresses, we have gaps that close, yeah, almost perfectly. Let's come back up here. Let's see what we got up here. No two-part unboxing. No two-shot camera unboxing today. You've got caffeinated Jamie and a Maltsev. We see an M, well, two M's on the back for Maltsev. I'm feeling stiff trigger, stiff reed, really good bell ring. Good bell ring. There's a touch of something else in the background. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Oh, I like the tone of that. I'm not going to play that anymore. That might go home with somebody special, or it might get added to my collection. I really enjoy the tonal quality of that, and I'd like to see where it goes. But I might also leave that for somebody to buy. We'll see. We'll oil them well. I'm oiling with coconut oil. I like to oil them well. The case is nice. Notice that many of the Yakut harps on the cases, the trigger faces up. So you can see the design on the front, which is cool. See what this other one is. Did I order 2 of the malts? If I ordered 2 of the Maltsevs, then I am definitely going to keep one for myself. Because I originally kept the first basic Maltsev I got, and then a friend really wanted it, so I sold it to him. I did! I got 2 Maltsev! That's what I'm talking about! Oh, it's a good day! Oh, yes, just like the other one. Same jumper. I like these little jumpers they put in there. Let's come back up here. That's another eye on it. Tight gaps, a little bit of relief at the end. Triggers almost the exact same. So you get a 90 degrees, slightly curving outward at the tip. That gap is very consistent, but widening here. Let's see how it does under compression. That's one test I like to do on them. Take and squeeze them down. Yeah, that touches almost everywhere consistently. Not squeezing tighter at the tips, but compresses consistently. Let's see what we got here. A little bit more flexible of a reed. Okay, so that's 3 Maltsev I've played in my life, and I like every single one of those. Good quality bell ring out of them, really clean. Very little, if any, saturation, which saturation, to my understanding, is an abundance of higher overtones, so there's not much crackle to it. It's a very clean bell ring, but there's a little bit of fire behind it, a little bit of heat, if I can use those words. Good breath, better breath on the first one. A little bit tight, or a little bit stiffer of a trigger. Let's check on these. I think these might be small Volgatov. Actually, what got over here? I think I got 2 Chimchoyev. We'll see there. I did end up keeping 1 Chimchoyev for myself in the past. Oh, 1 Chimchoyev. Oh, there's the... There it is. There's the deer. I have a mammoth in my collection. Here's a deer. Same or similar little bridge that holds it down. Only a different design on the bridge of the Chimchoyev. Get all this oil off. Really like it when people oil harps. It keeps them safe and corrosion free in transit. Getting fingerprints all over it. I like these little things. I don't know if that's a deer or if that's a reindeer. What do you think? What do you think that is? Is that a reindeer? Or a specific type of deer? Yeah, that's nice. Feels fairly light too. I'd say lighter than the Maltsev. Similar in gapping quality, tighter here. A little bit widening at the tips. See how it compresses. Yeah, it's about as perfect as you can get of a compression. Triggers at a 90. Maker's mark on back. It looks like a, I don't know what symbol that is. It might be a Cyrillic letter. There, getting fingerprints all over this. Let's get a listen. Very clean. I'd say it's cleaner than the Mammoths I play. The Mammoths have a little bit of that hillbilly like squelch going on that's really nice to work with. But let's see what we have here. A little bit of trigger noise when I hit the trigger, but on the Mammoth I had trigger noise too. But when I play, I work that trigger noise into the song, and it's like its own little beat. And I know exactly the person that this is going to. I've got 1 to 2 more coming in the future. I do want to add to my collection there. The Chimchoyev are kind of hard to get. Yes, I like that. This one isn't. I've got so many harps in my collection. This one isn't being added to my collection. This is going to a very close friend who said that their they say something about their Native American name was Deer Woman. So this harp is for them, and they're a big fan of the melodic nature, and that is a clean playing harp. But it's got some fire behind it, some heat. There's a lot going on in a Chimchoyev. Every time I play a Chimchoyev, I get something different out of it, like many of the harps I play. But this one, I'd love to keep it, but it's going to a good friend. Deer harp, you are going to go stay with the Deer Woman, so I'm happy for that. I like it when harps go to, especially rare harps, go to people that I know. Another example of this case with the trigger facing upwards, so you can see the front of the harp. And the Chimchoyev, they have a simpler case, but on all these cases, they're made of fairly light wood, which I used to always stress, hard woods, heavy woods for cases, but it makes sense that you'd make a case lighter, because if you're going to carry a harp on you, excuse me, if you want to carry a harp on you, you probably want it to be a little bit lighter. Now, I believe these here are the Volgatov. I'm trying to pronounce it correctly. I'm probably butchering it. I'm from Kansas. I can barely pronounce my own name, so I believe these are the smaller Volgatov. I don't know how to say it. A little bit more affordable of the fair. Everybody's always been like, you gotta get the Volgatov, you gotta give them a try. Not sure what this is. If this is a blued or black oxidized finish, I'm not sure. Bluing maybe, oxidation, I'm not sure. I don't know much about bluing in that process. But very pleasing. I see the reed slants downward toward the decks. See, trigger's almost at a 90. Let's come back up here where we can see a little bit better, a little bit more contrast. A little bit extra tea. I'm seeing tight, consistent gaps. I'm seeing compresses very consistently. Not as consistently as the Chimchoyev. The Chimchoyev were the ones out of this batch that were the most consistent in their compression. Trigger's almost at a 90. Big teardrop shape. Some draw out of it, just a touch. Strong tones. Good breath. Once you get it moving, there's a draw to it. I would say on the upper end of, I wouldn't call it medium loudness. It's probably on the lower end of loudness. That's fairly fairly piercing. Let's go ahead and get some coconut oil on. Try some of these other ones. That one kind of had a little bit of a draw start to it. I could take that out or I could leave it in. I'll see how the rest of them are. Sometimes when you ship harps stacked on top of each other, reed gets slightly moved forward. That will corrupt the melodic nature, but some people like a draw start. Let's see what this is. No draw. I'd say the bell ring on it's dirty. And sometimes I like a dirty bell ring. It seems like there's more of a squelch, more of a breathiness to work with when you have a little bit dirtier of a tone. I would say that's not strictly melodic. It's not actually clean enough, but I'm getting some good open-close nature out of it, like I have in the past with the Reverie Monarch, which I do love. So let's keep this going. I'd say these are good loud Vargan. I'm going to keep one of these for myself and see where it goes. Get some robot noises, some breathless play rolling through the nose. Yeah, I'd say that's a good meditative harp, good loud Russian Vargan. Good breath. Little bit of funk to them. Some people really like the funk. I like a touch of funk, especially when I'm just playing really breathy styles. That little bit of funk adds a little bit to it. If I'm playing just strictly open close, then I want it to be a little bit cleaner, but that's a good, strong, a lot cleaner of a tone. I like you. We got a whole bunch more to get through of just the Volgatov. We're rolling at 17 minutes. There's another good, strong, clean one. Oh, it's got a little bit of heat to it and some cleanliness. I like that. It's a good mix. And I could probably take those first four and clean them up sound-wise, but I don't know, I might leave them as is, because sometimes, as I found, when they stack harps like this, it'll leave one reed that kind of deforms forward just a tad. We'll see. I'll have to do some studying on them. Let's get these bigger Volgatov cut open. I like my little scissors. Little scissors for a little unboxing. Yeah, in the morning time, I like to sing. It's an interesting. I've never seen them packaged up like that. That's actually a really economical way to do it. There we are. Come on out of there, little fellers. Careful not to scratch my newfound friends, the Volgatov. Who was it? It was Porky Miller who's been Porky Miller and a good friend, Aries Sams from YouTube. Oh! Nice save. I almost dropped all these harps on the ground. It's early morning, and I'm more thrashy in the morning. I tend to thrash about a bit. So these other ones, very, very different grind, but quite a bit bigger. What I'm seeing, this is interesting. I just noticed it. See this grind here? See if I can get the light to catch it. Right there. From here, Here we see a thinning of the reed, and then that grind tapers off, and then we have a lot more weight here. So these are going to be lower. I know that. They reduce quite a bit of stiffness doing that. You can earn yourself a lot of sustain. That's good sustain. Ooh. Oh! Oh my goodness. I like that. Not as stiff, not as punchy, not as piercing as the other ones, but a little bit more tamed, a little bit more subdued, cleaner playing of a harp. So I guess I really didn't even go over what the look of them was. Here we have slightly outward, not a complete 90. Same with this one here. Might be a good thumbnail. Good, tight, clean gaps. Compressing. Near perfect. Good bell ring. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We be doing good. I don't think I'll play all these. I have a whole nother little package of these. We're at 21 minutes. I'm trying to keep the unboxing a little bit shorter, a little bit more Facebook friendly. Yeah, YouTube has no problem with processing long videos. Facebook, if it's over 10 minutes, they tend to reject my videos if it's HD, so probably break this into 2 parts for the Facebook. YouTube, you get the full unabridged version. Very consistent. I have a feeling that these are going to go over very well, and I'm going to be ordering more of them. I like the look, the black and blued look. Very good looking harp. Very good feeling, that grind characteristic. Yeah, they start off with fairly thick spring steel, then grind it down nicely. Yeah. Oh. I'd give you an A+, especially amongst an affordable harp too. Good tonal quality. Nice sustain. Good bell ring. We'll just go ahead. We'll add a couple minutes to this, and we'll just unbox these other ones. I think that they're the same, but they may not be. I put in so many orders. I do heating and air for a living full-time. Then I own the harpery.com and run the YouTube channel and everything. But I'm hoping, I'm thinking of approaching the company I work for and see if I can go part-time here and there to work more on my website. The website's growing. I've got all these harps coming in. I don't have time to do all the videos for them. I don't have time to put them on the website. So I'm hoping it works out for me to go part-time heating and air. And eventually someday I just want to make and sell harps. Which these I did not make. These are by various makers of Russian, Yakutia. The initial ones were from Yakutia. They used to call it Yakusha. It's pronounced Yakutia, to my understanding. But the initial ones I unboxed in this unboxing were from Yakutia. These are from Russia. Come on now. Packaged so well I can't get them apart. You have another unboxing to do today, and I got another bunch of harps showing up, and I want to get some harps built for the upcoming festival, 26th up in Oregon. I believe these are the same make as the others. I was told that these would be, no, these are different. Different grind, shorter and not tapered at the end. Much more flexible reed. I'm glad I opened them up. Those are a different breed than the other ones. So I guess I got 3 different varieties of the Volgatov. Is my mic on? I didn't even check it. That would be a shame to do this entire unboxing and the mic not be on. Let's see. Yeah, we got some kind of vary in size, it looks like. Good gaps. Compresses almost near perfect. Touch of funk to that one. We have a reed that sits slightly in front of the decks. That's just from the way they shipped it. There it is. There's that cleanliness back. That's what it is. The way they're stacked on top of each other, some of the reeds are getting slightly offsetted forward. I'm gonna take all these and correct that. Get the bell ring back. Some of them might leave a touch dirty. We'll see if it suits the harp. Piercing, but a lot shines through. I got a good balance of flexibility over sustain. Good breathy play, good breathless play. I would say Volgatov are pretty darn good. We have 3 left to do. Let's just do them all. We're going to make this a 30-minute unboxing. I hope y'all's weekend is going well. This may not even air on a weekend. A lot of times I'll do an unboxing and it'll be a week or 2 or 3 before I can get it online. It has a pleasing offset to it. I might leave that just slightly forward. We'll see. Yep, that one stays just as is. I can't tell. Sometimes it's hard to tell what resulted from the way they're shipped and what was the master's true intention. We got 2 left. Dose. I think it's also Zwei if you say it in German. 2. No bad numbers. We got 1 left. And this last one is of the first variety. I can tell just by the grind and the way the harp ends. Ooh. What'll be going on there? You are a most pleasing instrument. I think that might be. Do I want to keep the Maltsev or do I want to keep one of these? Oh, I love harps. I just accumulate them so fast. Anyways, that's going to be it for this unboxing. If anybody's interested in this, shoot me an email at bebcorp1@gmail.com. That's BEBBCORP1@gmail.com. In the next month or 2, some of these may be up on the website. I'm going to be taking some of them to the festival. This one's already spoken for. A good friend The deer woman's getting that. Anyways, I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them old. Stay good to each other. Play the harps for the ones you love and the ones you hate. Play the harp for everyone. Adios.